People power, our power. People power, our power. People power, our power. And you be everywhere, everywhere. And you be everywhere. Social media, awatina social media, jangan ngomongin apa social media. Social media, dua koyo pulang ke hidup terakhir, nemugano pulang ke dua kali pulang. Social media semuanya simu zamwe, airtime wamwe, nemu besar sedang bagaimana ada muri struggle, mukoleria struggle, mukoleria struggle. Eno struggle bawa dari kaba bawa dari kolaji atari kaba abantu mwenna bali kumungereza nga muli banna Uganda nga mumanya Uganda nga muli bacholo bamuli bacho bamuli bachi tukoyo okubeera yero okujja mu mu demonstration zino kino kintu kikwata ku ffe ffenna kikwata ku ffe ffenna banene katuyimuke tulwanyire wamu tusobole okwejjako omusajja ono ekituufu kiri nti omusajja nzena okuba yafa naye engeri gye leetulemeddeko kubanga tetukkiriza bannayuganda tulina ekizibu kimu twalaba okwekkiririzaamu ayinza n'okuba yafa naye engeri gye leetulemeddeko kubanga kakati ekiriwo nze nga bwe manyi Museveni oli omukadde ono aliwo simutegeera eyeetomedde ne Kenya nze ono simutegeera bane abali e Uganda mutuyambe abapoliisi abakume Museveni mumulyemuko ku luko mukebera baddala ye mutuufu esasi nedda muyinza okuba omukyamu naye mukebereeko kubanga ono yetuza n'okwegayira Kenya nga teyetimuhabula awaliwo kweshoni maaka bannaye munoonyereze mutabani wa Museveni Muhoozi wama gweyongola kukola byokola okubanga otuufu bagwa togenda kutufuga goge mazima fere tufuga mutamiivu wama kanya kutuma baani kanya kola ki ne Kenya girumbe gituyamba ogitulumbire taata ne Tanzania girumbe tuyamba otulumbire tofa kutata okwegayirira tuyamba otulumbire Kenya olwokomanya kinakutwala kubanga abantu abamu mutyo byogera nze wama Muhoozi lumba Kenya nga Muwaganda oba towadde mutamiivu girumba mu wiiki emu olokokakase nti Uganda si gye baakuzaala waka tukimanyi nti Uganda si gye baakuzaala ebala mutujooga bannayuganda be bazaalira e Uganda ng'oli munyarwanda oli munyankole oli mukiga oli mukyoli oli muki mutujjako kwesirwaza nti bataffe babatiisa abakyoli ate batiisa abanyarwanda atubayita bikibazike baba nga muli banyarwanda nga muli bannayuganda then muwane nga abanyarwanda bannayuganda kubanga ne Museveni yennyina ne banna Museveni ekituufu kiri ndi Museveni si ekizibu yeffe bannayuganda gundi yambisa omunyarwanda gundi yambisa omukyoli gundi yambisa omuganda namwe abaganda bennyini bannanyini ggwanga munaasa okutya n'okweyita abaganda amanya bagabajjeeko bannayuganda tuli bannayuganda oba bakuzaalidde mu Rwanda kasaba nga wajja Uganda n'ofuna obutuuze n'ozaalirayo oba oli munnayuganda naye ekikulu kiri nti tebakuggyako nti oli munyarwanda kubanga oba obufaanana kubanga nange nyinza okuba ndi munyarwanda simanyi kubanga emisayi emigatte naye tujjawo twayikoliza Museveni atuteekako tulwane message endala egenda wafuula okugula bano baani bakusaasirwakoyo tukaabirira nammwe bemba mumanyi mwagenda wa Museveni n'abakola byabakola mugume abazira betuliiwo yinze bwomulaba wano natuzirako nze bwomulaba wano omanyi bino bigurupu ebigenda byekolekolewo ebyo musaluuni simanyi zigenda ku Museveni zinabagandaenyalanga ejja kumusamba ekikulu bannayuganda mulina ekizibu kimu mwagadde nnyo sente okusinga obulamu bwammwe mwagadde nnyo ebyo ebiriwo essaawa eyo okusinga ebinajja mu maaso kakati Katonda azze n'abaleetera Kyagulanyi naye munamusa okujaajamya mukimanyi nyina Abangereza bano betuliko betwogererako Kyagulanyi bamusomako mukimanyi bano abatwewumirizaako Kyagulanyi alina mu paliamenti zaabwe gye bamutimbye gye tutalaba mukimanyi kubanga ye bamulaba bamanyi the freedom fighter but for us we have not acknowledged who is a real freedom fighter because a real freedom fighter shows every capacity he can do kati bannayuganda nzesogera birungi byerere nga balala nze ekituufu ekiriwo kiri nti era nazira kukuba bannayuganda Museveni si kyekizibu bannayuganda mwaku kizibu mumatta olw'obusente mumatta olw'obutiibwa
People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Big! Kunga, kunga, Uganda, kunga. Kunga, Uganda, kunga. London, kunga, Uganda. We are here today, as always, advocating for good governance in Uganda, for the human rights respect in Uganda. Those two things are missing in Uganda. Uganda is a corrupt regime. Uganda is a military regime under the brutal dictator Museveni, a dictator who has been in power for 36 years. Ugandans right now, the brutal dictator is building the longest oil pipeline, and we've got 2 million Ugandans who are being displaced because of this oil pipeline. We are calling Lord Pope to send a message to his best friend Museveni that Ugandans, they are not in favor of building the longest oil pipeline in Uganda, because it's not in the favor of Ugandans, it's in the favor of your family, the brutal dictator Museveni. We are calling Lord Pope to stand with the 45 million Ugandans who are being brutalized by the brutal dictator Museveni. He's a man of his will. He's a man who left Uganda because the brutal dictator Idi Amin wanted to kill his family. He fled and came to the UK. He came here puppet has decided to side with the dictator, to be with the brutal dictator, to finance the brutal dictator Museveni, to promote the worst brutal dictator Museveni of Uganda, a warlord who has created the wars in East Africa. Congo is on fire. Museveni and Kagame equals to M23. Museveni and Kagame equals to M23. They are in Congo right now looting the country. Museveni and Lord Pope, they are looting Eastern Congo. They are looting Eastern Congo. They are looting Karamoja. They are looting Southern Sudan. They are looting Central Africa. They are now in Mozambique. Lord Pope, we are calling on you to stop the mafia business. You and the brutal dictator of Uganda, Museveni. A brutal dictator who has been in power for 36 years. We are calling on the UK government to stop training the brutal militia from Uganda. When those militia go back to Uganda, they are raping, they are kidnapping, they are murdering Ugandans. We are calling on the UK government to stop financing the brutal dictator Museveni. Because the money is being cycled into military. Uganda has been militarized. UK, you are responsible for the death of Ugandans. Because the money you are sending to Uganda is building death torture chambers where Ugandans are being tortured to death. And that's why we are calling on Lord Pope, a man who mob and sanitize Museveni's crimes, a man who has advocated for the brutal dictator to carry on getting financial aid from the UK. Lord Puppet is involved in the killing of Ugandans because he's sending arms to Uganda. He's protecting the brutal dictator's crimes. The brutal dictators committed crimes against humanity. But all this is being swept under the carpet by the protection of Bishop Sentamu and Lord Puppet. We are calling on Bishop Sentamu. We are calling on Lord Puppet, the puppet of Museveni, to side with the 45 million Ugandans and protect the lives of Ugandans, and protect democracy in Uganda, and protect human rights in Uganda. There is no oil drill in Uganda without human rights in Uganda. We are calling on the UK government to stop financing the special forces because we know Ugandans are being kidnapped by special forces. These special forces are trained by the UK government. They are dressed by the UK government. They are armed by the UK government. Their wages is being paid by the UK government. While our policemen here are being paid peanuts. While our dancers here are not being paid. While the money is being taken to Africa. While the money is being given to the brutal dictator Museveni of Uganda. We need roads in our country here. We don't want arms in Uganda. We don't want tear gas in Uganda. We want medicine in Uganda. We want hospitals in Uganda. We don't want no military patrol cars. We need ambulance in Uganda. We don't want no tested chambers in Uganda. We need hospitals. Museveni again. He's the president of Uganda, the dictator. His son is the commander-in-chief. His wife is the minister of education. She's not even learned. She doesn't hold a certificate. Just to understand how we are being ruled by rogues. Museveni's son was in 1994 at Nottingham University. I was privileged to be in Loughborough University. This guy he was on a study tour. He barely spent 3 months there. He failed. He was kicked out. And the university used the very good words. We have to see you go. When you achieve the mark, you come back. That is the son, now the general. He left. The daughter stayed handy. Somebody sat her exams. Now, let's get to the point. The dictator in Uganda has used lobbying as one method of maintaining himself in power. As we talk here, inside that House of Parliament, there is a guy called Lord Dollar Puppet. I prefer to call him Puppet. He has done the lobbying and making sure he sanitizes all the crimes and bad things done by the dictator. And he makes sure the dictator of Uganda looks good to the UK government. Just to give you a feel, the taxpayers' money in UK is spent on Ugandans.
Yes.
1 billion goes to Uganda. And all this is shuffled back through the Asian Indians who live in UK. What an abuse. The money goes to Uganda. Lord Puppet brings it back and sends up his paying a cash back to sanitize and mop up the wrongs of the dictator. Is this not double standards?
Yes.
Kunga Uganda Kunga. Kunga Uganda Kunga. Another thing, would you give a kind of rogue army training and take them to Sandhurst? Somebody who has failed even to achieve a degree or have any physical fitness, and UK government gives him a scholarship to Sandhurst. That's a waste of UK taxpayers' money. UK is behind training the rogue army in Uganda, which kills and tortures Ugandans. It's killed over 1 million people in a span of 38 years. We've had the dictator. Not to understand this, Putin has been in power for over 20 years. He's a dictator. Just like Museveni, he's been in power in Uganda for over 39 years. And he still talks as if he's 30. Now, let's go to the institutions. The army has new cars, has new helicopters. We've lost 3 in Congo in the last 4 weeks. Has books, has anything. Yet the hospitals barely have gloves. Is this fair? And you keep funding the health sector in Uganda. This is a man, the dictator in Uganda came, there was an NHS style of treatment. There isn't anything like that. For every member of his family and the member of parliament, they have to do medical tourism. They are paid highly to come and be treated in UK. If these people are doing the hospitals and providing all the drugs, who would be coming for medication here? But the president, the family, first family, the dictator, his first family, the army, the MPs, all flock to UK medical tourism. Yet UK taxpayers give Uganda $1 billion. And the other money comes in army training and equipping the dictator to stay in power. The Lord Bishop Sentamu, quote me, is not Zimbabwean, he's Ugandan. He fled Uganda because there were abductions, there were killings, there were murders. The same things have been happening. He doesn't talk about them. He's gagged. He never says anything except he's a praise singer for the regime. I quote him. He told Lord Wellerby when he went to Uganda, just say the regime is good. That's Lord Sentamu. Lord Sentamu, who is in parliament there, is a Ugandan who has sanitized the dictator stay in power for 40 years. He says he fled Uganda because there was a dictator called Idi Amin. Yet now we have a dictator in Uganda called Museveni. Sentamu has said nothing. He's a fake bishop. He has a pastor brother. They run a scam, which through Museveni, they swindle money to UK. Be warned, UK money, when it goes to Uganda, is swindled back through the Asian clique of Lord Puppet, Dollar Puppet. That money never stays there. That's why Lord Puppet ensures that when the dictator comes, he visits him in Wembley at the temple to take the money back. This is how bad the taxpayers' money in UK is wasted. Now, getting to other institutions, we may have an education system because we have an education minister who has never been to school, and she's the wife to the dictator Museveni. How can you make me a headmaster when I barely have an education? This is a joke. How can you make a dictator's wife a minister of education when she barely has a primary living certificate? You keep funding the Uganda education system through taxpayers' money in UK, but that money has never helped anybody. We don't have hospitals. We have shanks. We don't have schools. All the money you fund that passed through the UK Parliament goes to fund the Asian community, Lord Puppet and his team. That money never sits down to the local people like me. And Sentamu gets a backhand on that. He's never said anything. Fred Bishop. He's a bright singer for dictators. He never opened his mouth. But when it happened in Zimbabwe, he was all over the TV, cutting his collar, showing that there's a lot of grief in Zimbabwe. Yet that crook bishop is a Ugandan. He's never opened up his mouth to talk about the crimes in Uganda, the murders, the abductions. How can we believe he's not even worth being a catechist in his local church? So, now, back to the other things. Do you know, as we talk now, Uganda finances are a life-saving machine. Just keep tightening the money, and you see the dictator go to his knees. You keep funding him, you put him in power another 50 years. Stop the money, and we get Museveni back in his bags. Lastly, the most important one, we want human rights and democracy before oil rights. There is a proposal to do a 1,445-kilometer heated pipeline. It goes through the best ecosystem the planet can have. But to this day, British government have not thrown in their weight. British Parliament, you've not thrown in your weight. Leave alone, EU Parliament has passed a law to tell Total Energies not to drill the oil. What are you doing as the Parliament in UK? You should be singing in unison with the EU Parliament. They are all quiet because Lord Wilbe, the Archbishop of Church of Uganda, is a former petrol guru. He worked in petroleum and he knows how much the profits go. He is in charge of damaging the environment in Biafra. He was behind all that. So he supports the oil. So the Parliament here, please do what EU did. UK Parliament, stop, put your voice and stop the drilling or anything to do with oil until we have democracy and human rights. Human rights come before oil drilling. We don't want the oil. Uganda can live on agriculture. 40% of our people live and survive on agriculture. And we can do a lot of coffee and other cash crops. So, my final word to you, UK Parliament, wake up. Wake up to stop the oil being drilled. That's an eco-environment abuse. Just like about 100 years away from here, they are saying the same. Stop the abuse of the environment. You've seen what the Chinese have done on Mount Elgon. Degrading the forest there has caused floods, massive floods. Degrading mountain Rwenzori has caused mountain of flagging. The Chinese don't care. They care about themselves. UK, we don't expect you to behave like the Chinese. You are humane. That's why we believe you, when you talk, the dictator will listen. Kunga Uganda! Kunga Uganda! NUP!
Everywhere!
Everywhere!
NUP!
Everywhere!
NUP!
Kunga Uganda!
Kumba!
Thank you very much. Hello!
Yellow!
NUP!
Everywhere!
UK!
NUP!
NUP!
Everywhere!
We are people power.
Our power!
I believe nothing is more than people power. I want to give conditions to United Kingdom. We demand end of funding a dictatorial government. We demand end of torture of political opponents in Uganda. We demand violation of human rights in Uganda. We are not here for fun. We mean business. We want Uganda to be the Pearl of Africa. We want Uganda to be progressive. We want Uganda to have peaceful transfer of power. We want all Ugandans to enjoy peace. We want freedom of expression. We want our parliament not to be big in numbers, but to be quality. As the United Kingdom. So United Kingdom, what you gonna do? We are on your door crying for you. I demand Ugandan born John Sentamu, you are the Lord, the ex-archbishop, to come here and speak to us. John Sentamu, we have seen you in about 500 years. We are not bad people. We are Ugandans just as you are. Why don't you come and speak to us? And second call, I'm calling Lord Papao. Come and speak to us. Because you are Ugandan born, no mistake Armenian spelled it from Uganda. We shall not accept you to be used to connive, to corrupt the biggest parliament in the whole world. When you are sugarcoating, saying the good things about Uganda, what are your morals and the values?
None!
What are your morals and the values?
None!
When Ugandans they die every day. I am a mother, I'm a daughter of somebody. But 19 women they die every day. Through avoidable causes. 330 children they die every day. They die of dysentery. A country which doesn't have clean water and sanitation. Where are we going after being independent? So, Uganda, when we talk about development, we want everybody to be self-reliant. But what we are having the parasites full of
Eriyanda leero linnemye okumanya oba
in our parliament. They beg international because we are so kind. We appreciate your kindness. But your kindness is being abused. We want your kindness to exchange for democracy. Now, United Kingdom, what you gonna do? We are on your door. It sounds so simple, but we shall never give up. Because it's Uganda first. We sleep, we talk Uganda. We are here, we are not working. But it is costing the taxpayers money. We are taxpayers in UK. We are entitled to know how you spend our money. And when we tell you situation is bad in Uganda, is as bad, is worse than Idi Amin. Let me tell you, Idi Amin was better than Museveni. Can I say that again? Idi Amin was better than Museveni.
We're better than
Idi
Museveni.
Amin left us with a debt of say any other institutions. But however, let me go. UK, please listen to our noises. Museveni said he's gonna come after people who live in diaspora, and he means the business. How many Ugandans are you going to wait to die on your land? Why would you still support Museveni? Why would you fund Museveni? Morals and the values, your interests. How are you going to tell your future generation? How are you going to tell my children, my grandchildren, if I have any, that your mother was killed by a dictator, but the money was paid from UK, but your mother was a taxpayer in UK, but part of her contribution was sent to Uganda. Let me tell you something as I want to wind up. Uganda is good enough to support itself. What we need good leaders. We shouldn't be begging you people. We have got the youngest generation. 70% they are unemployed. Uganda is exporting Ugandans to Arabic countries, where there is no human rights. Organs are taken out, Ugandans are tortured, Ugandans are not paid, Uganda are homeless, on the streets of Dubai. You don't want that to happen, but it only happens for one reason, because part of UK was supporting the dictator to be in power. They don't respect human rights, they have never wanted human rights. We have a bill of people misuse, which has been accepted by the president, but who can support when the people they are not allowed to express their views. Our opinions matter. We are not going to change. Message to Museveni, we understand you want to bring your son, but respect our constitution. Article 102A. The president of Uganda, you must be born in Uganda. Listen to you. Regardless what you say, whether one of the was promoted as a general, the constitution is a supremacy. It's about everything. And also, listen to Ugandans. It's high time. You've been independent for 60 years. But are you guys independent? Are you independent enough to stand up and say enough is enough? Uganda is your right, because our constitution says power belongs
To the people.
Our constitution tells us to defend our country, and we are ready to defend our country. United Kingdom, don't quiet, don't sit down. The people put Ugandans down. Ugandans, because millions dying of hunger. We cannot wonder why. People in the desert, they don't die of hunger. And you see, Uganda, we can do it. You get hard austerity, which took you out of the economic crisis. Uganda, we can do it. Our money is being wasted. Corruption is at rampant. No money has been recovered. All those who are doing something wrong, they are being promoted. Come on. We are here. We enjoy the freedom. We like being in the UK. But the fact is, always the best.
Always.
Always the best.
Always.
So what I'm telling the UK, we want to fight. I'm here in the UK. I've never seen ambassador in Uganda sending money to their family for education, for medical bills. But the little money you pay us, we send it back for education, for medical bills, for homes, for anything. So, do you want that money to be there? So, our Minister of Finance told us that there is no money in Uganda. As I'm winding up, we have got kidnapping, abduction going in Uganda. But the Minister of Interior was detained at Dubai airport for 13 hours. That is not funny. And then they went on to sabotage the charity freedom concert. Yes. So that man which was going to come out was going to go on tickets for Ugandans to go back to Uganda. We have got Uganda Airlines, which cannot connect to Uganda to occupy Uganda. Uganda Airlines, we own some people own 99%. The only one we are looking at in Uganda, we only own 1%. 50% goes to America. 15% goes to France. Kenya has a share. One has got a share. Uganda has got a share. Togo has got a share. So what they have done, we have created Uganda. Did you know they have given?
No, just under the
We
phone.
can we keep quiet? No. I know you play. I'm calling you, please. Hello? Hello? Can you hear us? We are not going to
And we won't stop.
you.
We will fight until when we die.
And we don't want your communication to say, calm down, because we've been calm down for a long time. You cannot wait. Enough is enough.
Everywhere.
National Unity Platform.
Everywhere.
That is what it means. Our colors, we are both three colors. Our colors, they are the red, the white, and the blue. And we have the 5 objectives. The first one, people-centered government. Number 2, people to have public services. Number 3, to share economic growth. Number 5 is about our minerals, the oil. Number 5 is about home and international relationship. So UK, if you don't support a party with good values, what will you support? NRM is telling you right, secure future, when people they are dying in the Karamoja because of hunger. Uganda is a very fertile land. Even if part of Uganda is dry, Uganda we can sustain ourselves. So UK as I live, don't support Uganda. We have not enough to help and deal with our problems. The problem we have got bad leaders. If you stop your funding, if you stop your donation, the leaders will leave power. But if you can't stop that, we are going to take power by force. We love you so much, and thank you for giving us opportunity for being here. So we go on, time goes on. Hello, UK. People power.
Our power.
Power.
People power.
People power! People power! Friends in the United Kingdom. Friends in the United Kingdom.
Have you heard about Uganda? He's our brother.
The voiceless in Uganda. Martin Luther King III said, in the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends.
Yes! I need to go more times.
We Ugandans take this very seriously because there are so many what have been said already. There's so many people who are not put in jail. And then we have people who speak up and they're sitting in that house they just and they call Uganda their friends, but they're not even caring. And I just want to challenge you. You are going to die very soon. You're all people. And we have the younger generation who are caring about their country. And if you don't do something, that generation will be wiped out by somebody who doesn't care about human rights.
Yes.
So as you are seated, if you're walking, remember that Uganda is a Commonwealth country.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be friends of Uganda, of UK is supposed to be friends of Uganda.
Yes.
And if the citizens cannot raise up the concerns of human rights, then I'm afraid to say they're not friends of Uganda. A friend is a friend in peace. A friend will look after his workload. A friend is a friend who will come to one another. But if you can't say something about human rights, I am afraid to say you're not friends of Uganda. At the minute, yes, the world is in Ukraine. At the minute, yes, all the world is focused on Iran. The UK without all the generals, all the Iranian generals have put sanctions on them. And why? Why for 40 years? This is my question. And it makes my heart break. Why in 40 years have they not put sanctions on Museveni?
All this time.
And if you think you are friends of Uganda, you are liars. I beg to stop.
Thank you.
People power.
Let me introduce you this analyst. This guy in her first is the number 12. Pretty easy. People power. Our power. People power. NUP. Everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not starting here because we have nothing to do. Some of us have just come from a month, but we have a pause. We have a reason why we keep crying and talking, and we are not going to stop. We all know that Museveni has been torturing Ugandans, and this man has never won any democratic elected elections. He's never been elected. But you keep financing him, even when you see what he does. You are watching over and over the massacres in Kasese, the massacres in Kampala, the abductions and the torturings of young people who even up after 1 year, and 2 years now since the last elections on the 14th of January 2021, he managed some of the people, he put up the and now you come to discuss this man. The blood of Ugandans is crying on the lands of UK.
We are here as the people power, the indigenous from Uganda. We are appealing to the newly elected Prime Minister to stop sponsoring Museveni, the dictator. He's killing everything that opposes him. He's killing young men and women simply because they wear this red beret. We are here to appeal to you to exercise the human rights everywhere. We understand for the past 10 years, Britain has given the Ugandan government equivalent to £1 billion. £1 billion schools in the UK. £1 billion and support the NHS for hip operations. £1 billion can support UK unprivileged children for free school meals. This money goes to Uganda government, especially to Museveni, the dictator, the murderer, to buy guns and tear gas to kill Ugandans. We are here to appeal to the newly elected Prime Minister. Prime Minister, use your office to support Ugandans. We are here to appeal care for our families abroad. They cannot sleep. They cannot even afford daily bread because the dictator has taken everything. Everything that belongs to his own family. People power. People power. People power. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. NUT. Everywhere. 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 We are a Ugandan community living in the UK, and we are standing in front of the House of Lords.
Yay!
Our message goes to two people in the House of Lords.
Yes!
The first one is Lord Prophet.
Yes!
The second one is John Sentamo. These are the worst criminals hiding in the House of Lords. Now they are siding with the brutal dictator Museveni, a dictator of Uganda, a dictator who has been in the power for 36 years. They are financing this brutal dictator. They are promoting this dictator in the Europe and the world. That is the best dictator in Africa. It's the best dictator in Africa when it comes to rape, when it comes to torture, when it comes to human rights abuse. He is the third best dictator in Africa. Museveni has been sitting on Uganda for the last 36 years. And we are calling the UK government to stop training the thugs wearing the military uniform of Uganda. To stop training the militias from Uganda. Because when they go back to Uganda, they are killing, murdering, raping, kidnapping, torturing innocent Ugandans. We are calling on Lord Prophet and John Sentamo to side with the 45 million Ugandans and let uproot this brutal dictator Museveni. Museveni is a cancer for Uganda. Museveni is a cancer for Africa. Museveni is a cancer for the whole world. We need to take this brutal dictator out of power. We need the UK to lead. We need Bishop 10 prime ministers. While in Uganda, we are still living under the same dictator. That cannot be democracy. While the UK promotes democracy, at the same time they are promoting dictators in Africa. 1997, they should be against dictators if they are promoting democracy in the UK. Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! The democracy we enjoy here in the UK should be the same democracy we enjoy in Uganda. You cannot highly in numbers. The £1 billion you send to Uganda every year, that money will develop my local barrel number. That money should be not going to Uganda. Because that money is cycled and taken to the offshore bank accounts of the brutal dictator Muwonge. The brutal dictator is 12 billion rich. The Prime Minister of UK is not even 2 million rich. Why should we be sending money to Uganda while the brutal dictator is 12 billion rich? There's no accountability for the money you are sending. The UK, you are involved in the kidnapping of Ugandans. The UK, you are involved in the torturing of Ugandans. Because you are financing the brutal dictator Muwonge. You are giving him money. And the money, instead of him building hospitals, is building death torture chambers. Where Ugandans are tortured today. Where women are being raped. Where men are being castrated. That cannot be democracy. That is our standard. We are calling on the UK government to stop financing this brutal dictator Muwonge of Uganda. Uganda, Kunga. People power. Our power. We want to tell you, UK spends over £1 billion on Uganda for no good reason. It all buys the hardware, the military hardware, the equipment that the police and the local militias use to torture Ugandans. We are here to tell you to stop funding the dictator in Uganda. Unless you stop, we will be coming here again and again. This is a rallying call. You better stop funding the dictator. Stop funding the dictator. You've provided funds to the dictator for the last 40 years. UK has changed leaders, 10 leaders in the last 40 years. Uganda still has just one president in the last 40 years. Is this fair? Is this fair? Kunga, Uganda, Kunga. We have a military junta who is not treated in Uganda. When it comes to treatment, he is a medical tourist. He comes to Europe and his family. But if he was providing the good facilities, he wouldn't be traveling with a toilet, an ambulance, and a small pit latrine. This is the same dictator you funded. He travels in a motorcade of 70 cars. I've had the privilege to see the Prime Minister in UK travel. He has barely 5 cars and 2 outrider motorcycles. Yet you fund the dictators to maintain a fleet of 70 cars wherever he travels with guns and a battalion of army funded by the UK government. Is this fair? Is this fair? Our people, our children die in hospital. We've got 19 women who die every day from curable disease. Is this fair? Yet the dictator is worth today $13 billion. Is this fair? Then why do you keep funding a dictator who is already having a lot of money? It's the same guy. They play tricks with Lord Dora puppets, and the money is siphoned back to UK. It's taken to Wembley. That's where Lord Puppet's headquarters are. That's where his financial institutions are. And the rest goes to Leicester. Is this fair? No. This is a curse. We have a Ugandan in this parliament, in the Lords, called Lord John Sentamu. He's a fake bishop. He doesn't deserve to be called a bishop. Shame on him! Shame on Bishop Sentamu. Shame on Sentamu. Shame on Joanna Sentamu. Shame on Sentamu. First Bishop Sentamu. Shame on you. We thought you were Christian. We thought you were religious. We thought you were Christian. Your behavior is not what being called a Christian. You are behind massaging, sanitizing, and mopping up crimes the dictator commits on us. Lord Sentamu, you've been in the Lord's chamber for now a long time. You've never mentioned about Uganda and the crimes that take place. Lord Sentamu, why are you so quiet? And then you call yourself a bishop, a fake one. Lord Sentamu, the fake. His brother is also a fake bishop. And then you sit in the House of Lords. We are facing the House of Lords. Sentamu, you are watching us. You know what's happening. Lord Sentamu, Maria Barakaso, and Lord Puppet, you've done a good job.
You are fake.
To prop up these guys. You've maintained the Museveni regime in power. You've maintained the regime of Museveni. Lord Sentamu, the fake bishop.
Sentamu, come out! Sentamu, come out! Sentamu, come out!
human rights abuse that's taking place now. You said Amin abducted people and killed as a dictator of Uganda. It's what's happening exactly now. Lord Sentamu, why are you a fake? You don't deserve even to be in a church. You claim a bishop. What kind of bishop who doesn't feel the humility people should have? Lord Sentamu, you are a fake. Kunga Uganda. Kunga Uganda. Kunga Uganda. NUP. Everywhere. 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 NUP.
NUP. NUP. Everywhere. People power. Our power. People power. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. NUP. Everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. NUP. Everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. Kunga Uganda kunga. Kunga Mungereza kunga. Kunga Sweden kunga. Kunga Italy kunga. Kunga Morocco kunga. Kunga Tiveri kunga. Kunga Zambia kunga. Kunga Nigeria kunga. Kunga Uganda kunga. Kunga Uganda kunga. Kunga Lord Puppet kunga. Kunga Lord Puppet kunga. Kunga UK kunga. Kunga UK kunga. 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 Okay, you Lord, housing, whatever puppets. Yeah, whatever your name calls. And you know you are Ugandan, you have been born in Uganda. But because you want pass through to Uganda, you came in the UK and then being given a place in the parliament so that you can take a God from whatever God is in Uganda so that you can torture us through there. We are watching you. We know you are Ugandan. Anytime you come back in Uganda, no matter what, your children, your family. So, it's high time. It's high time. It's high time to stand up, no? It's high time to stand up and fight with us. It's high time to tell the Parliament of UK to stop supporting Museveni. For me, even is not a president. He's a dictator. And the most shameful thing is, you see this on Twitter. We have tweeted you, we have Facebooked you, but you are silent. You are silent. It's not good. That's why for me, I say, every blood has been taken in Uganda. It's in your hand of your supporting. You government, Prince Williams, we need you. We demand your say on human rights in Uganda. Prince William, we demand your say on the human rights in Uganda because you see it, you know it. But you are quiet. But you are quiet. Quiet. Kolas will say, because of your quietness, maybe there is something you are taking through our country in a hidden way. For me, I'm a true talker. If I get this, I talk. If you love, if you are a person who loves humanity, you have said something on what's going on in Uganda. Because I know we have tweeted you, we know you have Twitter, you have Facebook, we have done everything, but you are still silent. So we are demanding, stop, 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 stop supporting dictators. Stop supporting dictators. Stop supporting dictators. We are tired of saying this every time. We are human beings like you. Are you doing this because you are black? Are you silent because we are black? Are you silent because our lives are not worth it? Are you supporting the killer because you see our lives are not worth it? So our gold, our petrol, our oil is more than our lives. Because we know why you are silent. We know why you are silent. That's why you took. That's why you are there with the so-called bishop. You don't even know why is this bishop.
Especially when you are here.
For me, I don't understand why is the bishop. Because a bishop who doesn't even care about the human beings, a bishop who doesn't even care about the rights of the human being, is not supposed to be called a bishop. But you are there, hiding him even in that big parliament. Because you are getting something through him for us to suffer. At the cost of our lives, our children have been abducted. Our children have been dead, day and night. They are suffering. And for last year we are suffering because we see what's going on in our country. You need to stand up with us. Especially even people in the UK. Those who are walking on us on the street, seeing us. We need your support. We need your support. We need your support. I'm calling everybody who are seeing us, who are watching us here. Come and join us in this fight. Come and join us in this fight. We are fighting for human rights in Uganda. We are fighting for good governance in Uganda. We are fighting for our lives in Uganda. We are tired of military abusing us. We are tired of Museveni and his people abusing us. Murdering us on your support, on your watch.
Frustrating our men!
Our power! People power! People power! Our power!
People power!
NUP!
Everywhere!
Everywhere! People power!
Our power!
Our power!
Come here. Mommy is there.
Sit.
Should we have people in power here in the UK with a lot of power not help us to fight a dictator? No. We need you to come out today and help us fight against the dictator. It is almost 40 years now. Which country can experience that? 40 years, almost 40 years now. Having a same president. Don't we have other people out there with different ideas? Should we all be killed? Should we be forced to flee our countries because we love democracy? We have been tortured. We have been abducted. We have been raped as women because we want democracy. We need you to come out. Come on, you with power and help us fight against this. Stop supporting the dictators in Africa. We want to have the same democracy. What we experience here is what we want to have in our countries as well. You are the people who colonized us. Remember that. We are still doing whatever we do in the name of England, in the name of the UK. So come out today and help us fight against dictatorship. We are not going to be killed because of the ideology democracy. We are yearning for it. Do you want us to kneel down and beg for that? Because we can do that.
She's talking.
People power.
Obede
And we are
Yeah,
yearning
Malika,
for it
what?
today. We don't want it tomorrow. We want it
Mwana kikutteyo abasajja abazungu abo bola kamupike lwampaka mugambe kano
We are fighting for freedom.
People power. This is a special announcement. Where they
Yes. Okay.
Can I give you a leaflet, please? Thank you.
I'll speak to him.
People are not elected, but those who are power,
We about to stop the recording because we are going to be playing some music and the rules don't allow us to JBMuwonge. So JB, I am going to be switching off and finishing the transmission because we are just about to, just as they get the music tuned up, we
If we cannot remove him peacefully, we are going to pick up arms and fight. Because we can be power by the use of arms. We tried all the possible means and it's still army there. But we are giving the last warning that the failure
Thank you.
Our time is almost running out. And give us those beautiful speeches against Dictatorship.
Thank you.
Come out. We are left with about 20 minutes. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for having come in these numbers. We need tonight in order to remove this cancer. This council of 7, the council of Uganda, the council of Africa, 7 is warlord, the man who has displaced Uganda more than 3 million Ugandans are displaced, the man who is robbing and stealing us from our land, the man who is invading our neighbors like Eastern Congo just because of their minerals. We need to remove him from power and we have to wait immediately. So Ugandans, we need to unite and let's get this cancer from Uganda. Yes. People power. 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 People power. NUP. Everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. The DJ's going to work out the party.
We are about to go musical, so we'll be switching off the transmission because of the copyrights. So thank you for being with us through the demonstration here at the House of Parliament, whereby we were conveying a message to tell the dictator.
Okay, we stand here in the interest of Uganda. It's not about individual, it's not about national unity platform. Our mothers are crying, our parents are crying, not because they belong to national unity platform. There has been attack on the media. There's been attack on the judiciary, where Justice Esther Chisache is propping up the Chief Justice. So as we speak, the Chief Justice of Uganda has been petitioned, and he has assembled 70 lawyers because he mishandled the petition for NUP. So the consequence of stolen votes has come to bite Uganda. Everyone is under attack. Electoral Commission cannot announce the right leader. The police cannot protect Ugandans, but they brutalize Ugandans. So as we speak, Ugandans, they go to bed hungry, not because they belong to NUP, but because they are Ugandans. We've had bad decisions as human beings, where we are taking our mistakes, but also we are looking at the international community. Have you taken it back, your mistakes? Have you put down your values, your morals and values? What about your ethics? What can you do to Uganda? We need Uganda to evolve. We have got the biggest growing population, 45 millions. We
with just one hospital, no ambulance, no fire brigade. The only job is being a policeman who doesn't protect people, policeman who brutalize people. What we want to see Uganda as good as Britain. We are here protected by the police. Why can't that be? The police of Uganda is still under the constitution of the British colony. So you can see what is happening. I am proud what is happening. Museveni's son is calling UPDF his army. Is that right? Museveni's son is calling Bobi Wine our neighbor. You know what happened? Uganda has gone into a long time without any change of power. We are admiring Kenya. Election was fantastic. Election was transparent. Rwanda is still hanging in. Congo is trying. Nigeria is having change of power. As we speak, Tanzania has got ex-president. 4 of them, they are still alive. But Uganda, we don't have an ex-president who is in Uganda. The body of Idi Amin is still in the United Arab Emirates. It has never been repatriated. So what is happening in Uganda? Everything is politicized. Local leaders are going to belong to political parties. It shouldn't be that way. But you know what? We are flying to you. We are speaking to you. We are raising awareness. What is going on in Uganda? We are raising awareness. How the UK taxpayers manage in Uganda. I want to put it to you, United Kingdom. Tell me about the billions you sent to Uganda. What have you ever seen out of that? Is Uganda as good as you want? Is Uganda as good as you pump money into? United Kingdom, you have got so many problems. Unemployed people benefit. Can't you use that money? I want to tell you, Uganda is good enough to stand on its knees. All we need is Uganda. We need new leaders. NUP has got his manifesto working so far and it doesn't compare to any manifesto. We are talking about good governance. Our ideology is people power. We want elections to be managed by people themselves. But when we have elections, we have armies around us. We have UPDF deployed. We have guns. We have got tear gas. Who makes tear gas? It's France. But in Uganda, we don't make tear gas. So, if you can listen to us, we are only asking a small proportion, just very little. Just put a pen and a paper. Enough is enough. No money from Museveni. No more. Why would you entertain? We understand the grandchild of Museveni is in the United Kingdom studying. How can you really separate your value and your interest? How can you tell us? When Uganda is there, we don't have money.
So they have to let you go until you can acquire certain standards.
That money is good enough. All the day in Uganda. So women dying every day. They go in the labor suit. There is no water. There is no electricity. There is no money power. There is no medication. Uganda lives. The blood of Ugandans is going to be on the United Kingdom. Because you send money to Uganda.
Uganda lives matter. As long as you don't listen, you are going to pick up the burden. Because Ugandans, we are going to seek asylum. Uganda, we are going to end up here. Why can't we have hospitals in Uganda? Why should I have a big population in the United Kingdom? Ministers in Uganda flying to Nairobi. Ministers are going to the United States for just medical treatment. And we have no doctors. We have brain drain. Our people who have graduated, they end up fleeing the country. So if that is what you want, so let us be. So we're going to flood up your NHS, we're going to flood up your education, we're going to flood up your housing. The burden is going to be on you. You better stop it now. Victoria, Vicky, you are the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
It's fatigue.
People power. Power, power.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to switch off now because we are going to play the music. Okay, thank you for listening. We have to close.